Point, Michigan. Point, Michigan. Point, Michigan. Point, Michigan.
Merzick will serve again. Again with a tough spot on that dig, making it easy for the Wolverines. And a Murphy with the serve. Kendall Murray with the spike. That's fielded well by the Eagles. And that was Jess Merzick.
Just outside of Detroit, Livonia, Michigan. And on the quick ball, fantastic block by Jacque Boney, the freshman middle blocker. Jess Robinson gets us going in set number 2. Does Michigan have an answer? Swing in the middle by Ellie Huseman. Merzick is blocked. Dumped down by Boney.
Row. On the slide. There's the freshman again. Boney with the kill.
In just a little bit. They weren't necessarily expecting that slide. You see Batenhorst.
Amaya floats it over. Lunging play. Middle attack. Boney just hammers it home. Too hot for Jones to handle. Pertovsky, lots of dribbles. Comes forward and fires. Off the tape. Slagle. Split. Clayton. Blocked right back down on the Hawks side. One-on-one block from Boney. And Michigan takes set 1, 25-16.
I love the conversation you two had about numb forearms with big hitters in the Big Ten. And Michigan cruising. It's Jacque Boney in the middle. With what Jacque Boney just did.
And one of the reasons
Zach Master goes for Samity, and there's Boney. We were talking about her blocking technique before.
freshman middle blocker, such a hard thing to do, block a back row ball, but she lines up.
Schaff master the serve. And they haven't gone to Malinowski yet. Haven't had to. There's Merzik at the back.
Mac Pedraza are the two that are really crucial to this relationship working, this team functioning. When Londot is good, they're winning. When she's hitting below 150, they have lost or gone to 5 with most teams. There's a triple block on that back row Bick. There it is again in system. And see, in that situation, it's a much more in-system set, much better timing from Paige Jones.
That game will be at 4:30 local time. That ping-pongs around, but is able to be handled back, and a drop shot there, and it finds the ground.
For Wisconsin, see if they're ready for this one coming down the line.
Pertovsky is tough. Barnes on serve receive. Orgel blocked, kept alive by Ashburn. Great play. Retke stopped. It was Jones and Jacque Boney, the freshman middle blocker.
Big block, and then the 5-5 goes to Retke. Just smacking that ball right near the 10-foot line.
Hilly with another wicked serve, and she digs Merzik's swing. Orgel blocked.
At High Point, you know, she was all Big South first team both 2019, her freshman year, and 2020 in her second year. So Indiana certainly has gotten a player from High Point. As Geddes attempts that one, and it blocked by Ramelsberg coming back. Geddes keeps it alive. Now it's Jones once again. Her shoulder's going to be sore arm at some point, or she's going to have to ice that thing mid-game. I mean, a fantastic. Ramelsberg almost missed that one. Sarame keeps it up, and Indiana players falling on each other. Michigan looking very, very comfortable.
Merzik has had some good attempts, just hasn't been able to convert, and then Mate Pertovsky uncharacteristic on the serves here so far. Michigan going with another option, this time middle blocker Jacque Boney, and it pays off. Hannah Grant to boot it away. Bump set from Cooney, gives it to Terry. Michigan keeps it alive. Pertovsky now, diving dig from Caroline Barnes. First time we've had her name called, but Michigan will still get the point.
And it is a libero, Hannah Grant here, set to serve again. And who other than Jacque Boney with the rejection at the net. And so the Buckeyes will win 3 straight points to tie the game. Murr will serve again. Johnson to Pertovsky, deflected at the line and deflected again by Boney. Served it into the net. She was far behind. She does the same thing, but this time gets it over. A great diving save. And Jacque Boney there to send it into the back corner. The Wolverines staying alive, doing just what they needed. It's now 23-22 Buckeyes. So Grant set to serve again. The leader in assists. So Grant will serve again. And Emily Landau.
Get it right back, girls!
In the left corner in front of the Penn State bench. She sends it down the middle. Grant's there on the receive, and now a slide attack that time from Boney, kept up by Rollins, and now Pritchard from the left side has it blocked at the net.
So Erica Pritchard coming out now. Maybe some likes for Penn State will help them.
Starks come in and replaced her as Jones sends it right down the middle there, but here comes Allie Holland. And Allie Holland putting her name on the score sheet there with her first kill of the night, has Penn State back within 1. Once again here in front of the Penn State bench on the left corner, the right-hand serve goes down the middle. Beals is there on the receive. Now on the slide comes Boney, back left corner. And we're tied up at the early stages of this 4th set as Hannah Grant out of the left corner goes down the left side for the Wolverines. It's received by Parker. Set over to Stark, who goes down the left side, but it's blocked and covered. And now it's a quick set to Horn. and it's blocked at the net time that time. Jacque Boney and Kendall Murray combining that time.
That one Stark is there for, but she sends it too far back over in a place where her teammates can't reach it. All 3 previous sets. And they're going to try and force a 5th set here. If they can come back, and that's Jacque Boney. A nice dig by Jenna Hampton, and there she is again. Jacque Boney with the block.
Not recognizing that middle set and not being there in time.
And there's the other middle, Jacque Boney. So check mark that. Back-to-back swings for middles. The list is long of things that J.L. Johnson does for this Purdue team. But when she's in there, a little bit different feel emotionally, according to Dave Shondell. Emma Ellis bangs one. Murray on the floor to get it. Back row Newton into the block. Jacque Boney leads it for Michigan.
Coming up and a back row attack through the middle, so she knew she wasn't going to get baited.
J.L. Johnson was calling for the slide, went back row, and Boney's there in the middle.
On the move, and Michigan does the same thing on the other side. During a very short, might I tell you, 5-minute halftime. Franklin mishandled that, but just saved. Near side, saved. Kevin Gailey wants to get a point back for the Spartans. Nothing there. Straight back to Michigan State. Donziger will get it. Far side, off the fingertips, Grant. From the back line. Saved out of that one, but floated back to the Wolverine side. Near side swing. One touch and goes back to Michigan. Jones. Off the fingertips. We'll try it again. Jones. That time goes over, but doesn't work out. Kevin Gailey wants it. Here's a big point coming for whoever wins this. Quick set! No, nothing out of that one. Near side, Gibbs pops it up. Donziger now to Kevin Gailey again! Stuffed up into solo stuff! Yeah, so that makes it different. Where's that differential coming in? Far side, Kevin Gailey just stuffed up.
Challenge to get it over against this Michigan squad.
Robinson's serve just stays in. A good pass by Abby Ray. And when you know it, just as we're talking about it, similar to how we started this contest, both teams trading punches early as Boney on the slide converts. It seems like, well, of course, that should be an easy thing, but it isn't easy for every middle that's out there with those chances that come around. You kind of get tight a little bit because you only get those chances every so often. And a great scramble here on both sides of the net. Alt sent back down. It's Hallgren and Boney that turn it aside. Michigan goes up 3-1.
Definitely staying focused is very important because you have to keep this momentum coming into the next set. And I also think it's an opportunity at this score to kind of try some plays that you're not.
McNabb's next serve goes to Jacobs, and it wasn't a perfect pass, but Maddie Dowd turned it into a perfect feed to Jacque Boney, who gets the kill. 24-23, Fields to serve. Inchman puts it up and blocked back down. Jacque Boney, Jess Merzick send it back, getting that second block of the set at the perfect time. University of Michigan tops Loyola 25-23.
Get called sometimes the setters.
McNabb plays it out off the Hannah Grant serve and ready and waiting for the swing from Ejanovic. Hasn't been able to really get it going here early.
Rebecca Walk was served there, and that's a heck of a kill from Jacque Boney in a seesaw first set.
She was able to basically put that one away on her own.
Robinson the serve, Agee deflected. A little unorthodox, but Michigan's able to keep it alive. Now Walk, and it's blocked by Boney. Back-to-back monster blocks. Michigan's on a big-time roll now.
She had 41 kills on opening weekend to move to third all-time in Bowling Green history. The slide is a monster. Jacque Boney with the kill.
What we're seeing right now, that's a lot of inexperience to start. A lot of freshmen on the court right now.
Great serve from Michigan's Jess Merzick, set up that overpass, and a point for Michigan.
Taking care of that one, but that all starts from a great serve by Jess Merzick, and Jacque Boney going up with the hand. Have a really good outside they're going up against, such as Alyssa Kinkella. It is going to be very tough for her to put balls away.
Great serve from Jess Robinson. Rutgers barely able to keep the point alive. There's Boney in the middle for the Wolverines.
But it's a smart shot. You want to go for those high hands if they're there, but Michigan has done a good job of pressing over and not allowing them to use those hands.
Gurkovic blocked Merzick and Boney.
Phenomenal blocker. Watch her track this slide hitter and get all the way over.
Offense centers on Gurkovic to a big extent. She missed Rutgers' last game against Princeton. Back on the floor tonight. That's dumped down by Jacque Boney of Michigan.
Sends it over with the right hand, clipping the tape. And a beautiful setup for Boney to come through with the kill.
Promising player for the Wolverines is only a sophomore. She had a standout freshman year. That was a great play by Merzick.
And Merzick, one of the most talented players on this Wolverine roster, sends it over. Near side kill from Boney. The serve comes from Stark. Back set there, and Boney has the kill once again. Brooke Humphrey serving there for Michigan. Blocked at the net as Zoe Wetherington tried to sneak it through. Jacque Boney in on the block.
From number 14. She's getting up quick. She's cutting the ball, different shots. Look at that hitting percentage. Wow.
Number 2 in the nation in hit percentage, and perfect so far in the first set. Here's Merzick. Tools the block. Pedraza sets Londa. She's stopped. Merzick can do that as well.
Wow, look at this swing blocking technique. Great dig, and then finally Sarah Sue with an awesome dig to help her team win that point.
Crafty answer by Jacque Boney of Michigan.
Needs to keep their foot on the gas, eliminate silly errors, and try to get this set under their belt.
Boney plants one.
Again, something up to the front of the court. You can see it's right there in the middle front area. That
played her first 2 seasons at Nebraska before transferring to Northwestern. Down the middle goes Jacque Boney.
Their athletic skill set will determine if he allows them to do a crossover step or a shuffle step for blocking, but it's the serving that he is concerned about and making sure their skill set all looks the same. So
now Robinson will try her hand at serving. 9-8, Michigan leads. Robinson with the reception. Little soft touch right into the donut, and a point for Jacque Boney. Freshman team last year for Boney, led Michigan with 120 blocks. She gets in.
They can really get it done, and they've really been a big factor in this Michigan State team so far this season.
Merzick, a short serve that sneaks over the net. Moore was blocked right there.
Coach Jacque, outstanding serving for Wisconsin right from the start of the season. Gets to that ball. Devin Robinson, great save by Michigan to stay in the point, fighting hard in set 1. Off the tape. Robinson again, blocked by Michigan. They needed to stop, they gotta stop. Big point there for the Wolverines.
Alive, and Michigan doing an excellent job on that block.
Scotty Johnson back to serve. Crowd makes a little bit more noise here in the field house. Wisconsin 2 points away from a set 1 win. Blocked back, another defensive play for Michigan.
Again, cutting that ball off before it crosses. You can see how her hand just went straight down.
And the block for Michigan. And we need extras here in the first set.
By their middles, reading the setter and where that ball is going to go. Blocker.
Great response by Michigan because Franklin has a big serve that is sometimes hard to handle, but Wisconsin. Buchtikin serves for Wisconsin. And it's 1 and done. Side out for Michigan. Point for Boney.
Alonzo Corsellis for Indiana. Brooke Humphrey, the defensive specialist, will serve for Michigan. And Jess Merzick rejects that one right back. Down on that one enough and sails out of bounds. Yet another excellent block from this Michigan front line. Jacque Boney, the one there. Can't say enough how excellent this front has been for the Wolverines. They are
championship last year. One of the best matches I've ever watched, the 5-setter against Nebraska. In front of a huge crowd. Back row attack from Julia Orgel. Boney got it in.
Good defense on that back row attack, and then Boney gets to that right pin and goes high down that line.
Jess Robinson's touches.
And he wanted to take her out of the equation by serving tough and pulling them off the net so they couldn't get her the ball.
She had 9 swings, 7 kills in the first meeting, and there is a block.
Big time block. Look at Michigan press that on. They're able to attack back and score, especially from number 18 in May Pertofsky.
Robinson working in the middle. Orgel is just stopped. Boney and Pertofsky up there at the net.
Defensively, she gets a good block here in the middle and then closes with Pertofsky on the pin here.
Morbitzer again with another absolutely perfect pass. Good cover that time by Pedraza. Bang, bang play. And another block.
In the first block on the back row swing from Londot, and then they follow it up at the opposite pin to line up against that swing from Gonzalez.
Good read. Boney again, Jacque Boney, 6'4" sophomore out of Brookhaven, Georgia. Big Ten all-freshman team last year, wearing number 17 in blue.
Well, I think it was a quick start by Ohio State, but maybe even a quicker series of blocks by Michigan to get right back in this.
Pertofsky one-on-one that time against Gonzalez.
Here in Big Ten play, especially the last couple of weeks, but when you do that, you lead yourself to maybe being a little more high air.
Aaliyah Moore blocked right back at her. Taking that tidal wave of momentum, keeping it on their side after the nice block there. Maria Strong, server, the 6'2" junior from Ann Arbor. Oh, the block. How about that right side from Michigan?
Back to serve is Landfair. Jacque Boney gets the kill in the corner. The Golden Gophers are seeking win number 14 on the year against 7 losses. Michigan comes in 14-8, and that ball is rejected by Boney.
What a great block.
So brilliant. Second nationally in hitting percentage. She serves, and the block for Michigan. Looked like Jacque Boney got in there. 7-7 is number 7, Raven Colvin, will serve for the visiting Boilermakers. That slide from Boney. What a job by Purdue to give him a chance here. And that one blocked back. Purdue will be able to get it over, but Michigan, great chance here. Boney, boom!
Similarly to Jacque Boney, who did the same thing as a freshman last season, standing right next to her on the court right now. And there is Boney, leading 20-19. Robinson and Boney
moved up in the Big Ten standings as far as digs per set go. Murray handles the serve, just a touch over by Boney, and it's down for the kill. Brooke Mosier's out on the court. She is a setter. Another nasty serve kept alive. Boney just tips it over. Terry will set. The swing blocked back down for the point. Have a bigger block, and it's the Wolverines that
Michigan seems to be going at Terry a lot on serve receive, trying to get her out of system and not able to attack.
big block, Boney and Nyambio. If nothing else, going at Terry is at least
already making her presence known, as both teams are now hitting 167 at the early points of this match. And it's put down by Jacque Boney, the middle blocker. Torrance will take the reception. Raven Colvin comes in from the slide.
Just not able to get her hand in front of that one.
That ball easily put down from Jacque Boney, the middle blocker. Great serve from Raven Colvin. Jess Merzick with a shot. Balanceifer puts it into play. Back row attack from Hudson. Emma Ellis tries on the left, and that ball is a kill.
Michigan. Huge swing by Ellis, but she just wasn't able to get out of the way on that one.
To our good friend Michael Kirsting, he just is nonstop with the nicknames, and she's earned it. She is phenomenal there at the net.
Layla Ricks will serve it over, and coming for a kill down, that was Jacque Boney.
Off the net, Ortega behind her to Schmidt. Blocked. Give that block to Boney and Merzick.
Just get that over the net so that way they can play it.
He has another good float. Dennis takes it. Ortega to Jones. She's blocked by Boney. 20-13. Beals to serve again. Washington, bad pass. Ortega chases it down. Jones actually gets a swing right into the block, though, because it was set.
The offense hasn't necessarily
Robinson doesn't get a lot of opportunity to play back row, just that one position where she serves, but she's doing a great job here.
She had a nice play in the first set as well. The big swing, Kinkella sent right back to her.
Libero, Andolyn Simpkins to serve. That set dig a little too close to the net, but now the Broncos scrambling and a block there from Michigan. As we take a look at this, looks like that was a King with the serve. Over to Boney, blocked, but good reaction time there from Brooke Humphrey. Now out of the back row is stuffed. Anna Calcagno had a lot of momentum, but it goes right back her way as Michigan.
Point Michigan.
Quickly over to Best.
Big Michigan possessions, and she's earning points at crucial moments.
Kendall Murray just has to flip it over. And Michigan spikes it right back at Lauren Hovey. Scotty Johnson. That was Simmons.
Bit of a recovery there from Murray after 2 airmails. She'll knock that one gently.
But it was called out, go for point, no challenge. Here's Landfair back over. Landfair picks it back up. Shabmaster finds Wooker on the outside. She tips it right over. Picked up by Murray. Murray wants it back. Here picked up by Murr. Here's the set from Landfair out to Wooker. Takes a really big swing, but it goes right into the block of Volette and Boney.
Absolutely. Jackie coming back in as a junior. He would like for them to make. It's definitely something the Gophers are going to need to continue to work on.
Excuse me, that was Landfair, but. And the set from Shavmaster to Minitzy.
Brooke Humphrey. San Giacomo. Blocked up front, Jacque Boney. Rousseau. Murray calls for it, taps it over. Rousseau with the dig. Boney. Beautiful tempo ball from the setter, Scotty Johnson.
That close to the setter. Watch, it's a one-on-one situation. Only one blocker up for Northwestern. Over under 50.
Oh, over
wait,
for
wait,
sure.
Okay,
I'm hammering the over. Murray, now I'm going to intentionally rack it up. Jacque Boney. We saw her clean up a lot of overpasses last night against Northwestern, and over number 16, Minnesota, 3-1.
Their first ever top 25 win. So cool to see this program continue to build under Caitlin Schweihofer.
That is a massive win, and 2 tough losses this weekend for Minnesota as they go over on the Maryland-Rutgers trip. They dropped last night's match against Maryland in 5 sets.
Rebranding themselves is awesome.
Here's Humphrey at the service line. And the overpass, but picked up by Murr. And then Michigan gets the point to tie it up.
An overpass? Those are one of the most impossible swings to dig off of. But for Boney to...
Keeps that 2-point lead intact. It'll be Brooke Humphrey serving for the Wolverines. And an unfortunate pass there for the Hoosiers sets up the kill for Michigan. Made an impact on all sides today. Tatum serves it over once again, and a strong strike over by Boney.
One of the things Josiah does so well as a defender, she's able to read her hitters. So in that last play, you saw her seeing that Kendall Murray was going right into the middle of the court, so she took a step up on her defense and put her body in the right spot to dig the ball.
There, a perfect pass from Josiah, but that is sent back. And a point to Michigan with that presence at the net.
Haven't been seeing the cleanest volleyball so far on both sides of the net. Been seeing some passes a little too tight, some players being a little undisciplined, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that get cleaned up as the match goes on.
And there, an overpass by Josiah. She had been so solid, and Boney puts it down.
It's from the service line there. Great serve from Kendall Murray, making Josiah move, and then Boney's right up there at the net. So those middle blockers on the other side have to respect her, and it gives Kendall Murray the blockers a little bit late for her.
Jacque Boney making an impact at the net herself, sending that down.
She's taking more risks. She's gotten kills, but she's also gotten errors.
This time it's Vallette. Blocked at the net, but put down hard. Taking advantage of a free ball at the net. You can see here on the replay. Just a nice setup for Boney. She's able to put it down.
Comeback, which could be very crucial for this Cats team.
Right now with the serve. And that's not going to help the comeback effort. Nice play there by Jacque Boney.
Mac Pedraza at the service line, targets Grant. Placed over by Holland. Taking a big rip is Murray. The quick hitter is sent right back, and Michigan looking strong at the net once more.
First middle, not a bad set there, but the ball gets hit low and right into Boney's hands as
the likelihood of the ball being set to her, still an outstanding season. At the net, the joust sent back to Michigan's side. Blondot tries to go off the high hands. Murray looking to drop it in, but kept up by Morbitzer. And on the slide, it is Boney who finishes it off.
Conference is considered one of the best in Division I women's volleyball. Hit the net, but the ref did confirm it was number 22.
So that's not going to plan for Ohio State either, and neither is that. An overpass and an easy kill for Boney.
I like to see big blocks, big hits, but here you can see why that first contact is so.
Big 10 leader in kills per set. Blondot turned away. She's met by a brick wall of the Wolverines.
Boney here, reading, lining up, and then those hands reach.
Morgan Burke with the set. Jacque Boney with the kill. It's Maddie Cochran back to serve, subbing in for Saj McBurrows. That's Brooke Humphreys with the dig. That's number 2, Harley Cole with the dig. And that's 17, Jacque Boney with the kill. Point Michigan.
She'll serve it long. It'll be taken by Murray there. Murray's now going to go hit it over softly. Maryland able to play it, and a great block there by Michigan. We'll take it from the right side. A low serve there, but Michigan gets it over, and a kill by Jacque Boney. As Maryland will dig it out. They'll get a deflection at the net. And the kill attempt is in for the Wolverines. It'll be Zoe Huang coming in to serve now for Maryland. And a kill there by Boney.
Good look at Merzick getting ready to serve. Line. Wolverines, a booming kill by Jacque Boney. Controlled by Maddie Cochran. Ties things back up at 6 again. Similar to set 1, back and forth action to start this match. Neither team.
That quick set in the middle is open almost every time. Michigan goes back to Boney, and there's that slide working to perfection. Humphrey forced to just push it over. There's Boney, beautiful little changeup from Jacque Boney.
Talk about some of the great additions and transfers around the conference. You know, Pedraza and Merzick to Penn State have certainly made a big difference there. Sarah Franklin a year ago into Wisconsin. Carter Booth goes to Wisconsin. That's you'd be hard-pressed to find a more impactful player than what Merritt Beeson has been to this Nebraska team.
Absolutely, that right.
And it'll be Terry serving.
It falls for another quick kill for Hudson.
6 for 7 for Hudson. Up the middle, Jacque Boney, excellent dig by Skimmerhorn. And then Boney gets the upper hand the next time out.
Right back to Jacque Boney in the middle. A bit of a disconnect on that first set. She goes right back to her. That's telling your attackers that you have confidence in them.
That's a block for Jacque Boney and Maddie Burke. It's an overpass by Indiana. And a kill for Boney. Point Michigan. It's Boney with the kill. Point Michigan. Jacque Boney with the kill, point Michigan.
Point Michigan. Michigan. And we have a timeout on the floor. Michigan. Michigan. Now serving for Michigan, Maddie Cochran.
Rhode Island transfer. Rocks it forward for Eastern Michigan. Here's Allison Jacobs. Didn't get a whole lot on that one. Eastern's rebuttal. Blocked at the net. Stays on Eastern's side. And another block from Michigan.
Early season match. But we'll get another look at the block.
Wolverines, some shuffling here. Jacque Boney. Nice touch for a Michigan point.
2 for 2 on hits today. 1,000% for 2 Wolverines. The Hornets unable to return. There it is, another excellent serve. Well dug by Bridget Smith. Greta Davis tries the attack, and it's blocked well. The Wolverines find their 20th point of the set. Zach, you cannot allow Vallette to stay in the service position. Trixie McMillan back in to serve for the Wolverines. And an excellent block from Jacque Boney earns the Wolverines another point. She'll launch one over, received by the Wolverines, set up for Boney. Returned, Boney with another block and another point for the Wolverines.
Just can't keep it inside the line.
Sophie Twigg serves once more. Burke sets up. Boney, good block on the other side. Refire that time, it'll find the ground, 9-7.
Yeah, that's just right there executed better than the last point. And of course, going across the center of the court.
Allison Jacobs couldn't get that one over. Boney, it's kept up by Del Real. Try here from Baker, but it's sent right back, 6-10. Serves it up, set from Vitskova. Good block there from Johnson, it stays alive. Another try and another block. Boney and Johnson team up, 13-2.
Here.
My apologies, 12-2 at the score. Yes, Boney has a lot of experience as well, which is very beneficial for the Wolverines, as we can see right there, as Boney knocks that down. Gentry Brown with the service for Oakland.
Jacque Boney with the slam. She delivers. What a kill from her. Last call. And look what she did on this one. Got up there and slammed it down.
Yes.
Great kill. Serving for Oakland here. Easily defended. Boney goes up. A nice finesse play to give the Wolverines the lead again. Definitely earning her role today, playing well. Another block by Allison Jacobs.
Now Kendall Ray to serve. Wolverines trailing by 2 in this first set. Dug out by the libero. Set up and blocked at the net. Taylor Preston couldn't get it done.
And I think blocking is really going to be a big part of this game because I said it feels like...
Even at 7 points, Ray still in service. Set up. Bishop sets things up. How about that block? Allison Jacobs again.
Yeah, already the third block for Michigan. So Michigan State
brings up the Wolverines' best server in Valentina Valette. You could see the curvature of the serve. Spartans barely respond, but there's the block. Jacque Boney holds the line. Another point for the Wolverines.
But they all feel like Christmas Eve.
That's why you should start watching volleyball. So you can get 3 Christmases in one season. It's amazing.
I mean, what more could you want?
Down the line.
A much-needed slide attack by Jacque Boney.
Trubin over to Tuaninga. Batenhorst will get an attack attempt. Tried some misdirection, but Michigan able to keep it alive. Big hit there. Stopped by the Trojans. Batenhorst looking to keep it alive. Trubin will just have to hit it over. And she does. Michigan on the attack now. And a good hit there. Hits it over. Michigan on the offensive now. Good block there from USC. Big hit here on the slide from Jacque Boney. Looking for another one here. Won't get it that time. Tuaninga over to Livings, and another block from Jacque Boney.
Ball taken back row. Quick middle assist there by Burke, running Boney.
Now Mira Chopra to serve for Michigan. The senior tosses it over with ease, and the Wolverines come up big with a block.
Side as she throws that up high and slams it over. Back set, Londot straight into that block and goes straight into the court on the Ohio State side. Overpass and handled quickly by Jacque Boney.
Serve, the senior last year led UW in kills. Penetration, the bump. Burke sets it for Boney, and Jacque Boney goes down into the middle. Here comes Valette. Bays the bump. Hensley will just put it over. Free ball for Michigan. Burke sets it back for Boney, and Jacque Boney pays it off. Michigan takes set number 1, 27-25.
It's a huge advantage to have that kind of quick speed in the backcourt.
Gutzken, one of the players like Schumacher, who's wearing the libero jersey tonight, spent some time in it, and Boney over to make the play at the net.
Time, what a route. She reads it perfectly. Look at the speed she has and never gives up on the ball. Played perfectly by Boney as she landed to block.
So Wisconsin survives an extended run from Valette as Boney out to the pin with the kill. And tonight trying to keep pace in the Big Ten with the top 2. And Jacque Boney has Michigan 2 points away from the first set win.
Being a good one.
Instincts, she talks a lot about her eye work. Well, Schumacher, well done, and then over the top, Boney found the backcourt.
Points, but that was a great defensive get here. Fast instincts to play that ball up, love it.
Of course, you want to get the point out of timeout. You've already pulled away. Can you just shut him down early?
Big hit returned by Michigan and Allison Jacobs. Her attempt is blocked, but a big block by Jacobs, returning the favor.
Had a career high 4 aces last night. Aims at the freshman Demetrician there. Boney on the slide. Gets the kill in front of Rodriguez.
We're going to have to be a big factor today.
Line drive served to Beeson, an okay pass. Beeson gets it back on the left side, and she's blocked. That's Jacque Boney on the solo stuff, first block of the night.
Off the out-of-system pass from Merritt Beeson.
Riley aims at the libero Cochran. On the slide, that's Jacque Boney.
Side attempt, she just hung with the setter and then left Taylor Landfair on.
It's going to happen.
The error rate has been a little elevated last handful of matches, certainly something to track. And Michigan handling that serve from Quinn Menger, serving specialist. And Aaron Virtue's team just trying to settle into a groove here. Boney, that'll help the cause. She was big against Penn State. Trying to pull a little closer, down 5. Good serve from White. And the roll continues for the Wolverines.
Hoping that ball was out. But as a wise Russ Rose once said, hope is a huge set, and it was a pretty big point for Michigan.
Yeah, her second kill on 8 swings along with an error. Wolverines in front here in set 2. And Mercick shut down.
Here comes the weapon of Valentina Valette. She uncorks. Good dig there by Wooker. And a swing for Hansen. She has it blocked. Boney and Burke team up. 6-3 Michigan.
Coming out of the gate strong and taking advantage.
The Minnesota Golden Gophers. This one far from over, but Minnesota with a strong command of the lead. Burke for Boney. Good block there from Minity and Wooker. Set up for Minity. And Wooker able to keep that one alive from the back row. Hansen. Burke for Boney, and Jacque Boney drills it down to cut it to 2.
Finding an open spot at the net. Just sneaking.
Here's McGee once again. Reskovic digs that out. Demetrician tapped it over. That one blocked. Boney teams up with Demetrician.
Those blocks in the first set, but since then they've been playing on offense.
But having Coach Jen Flynn Oldenburg, we know that we have one of the most respected coaches in the Big Ten. Set over the middle, so that's huge, not only for recruiting the transfers, but for recruiting the freshmen as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, Olivia Hansbrook and Emmy Selman are 2 of the most decorated recruits out of their freshman class. So it really is a key to not only recruit them, but also they are starting for this team. So yes, they may be young, but they're quite powerful.
And there's the block. On the hop serve yet again by Hasbrook. Joust at the net, Valette pushes it back up. Nice job over the middle yet again.
That Wolverine crowd is getting loud for this rally, hoping to get that point back and win the set.
Playable for the Buckeyes. Set to the near pin, blocked back. Great net presence and awareness.
Number 22 for the Buckeyes, grad student back with the serve. Very consistent and powerful figure on the court tonight.
2 Wolverines run into each other, but still playable for Michigan. Looking for the left-hand dump. Oh, nice job getting underneath of this Cochran. Play continues on. Double block yet again, 2-hand uppercut. Keeping it alive is Webker. And Michigan comes away with a huge point.
Check this out right here. High up there and just blows it.
I wouldn't want to be the one receiving it. Thankfully, it's the Spartans that are. Joust up near the net. Far side, Ray, able to be received. Moore's attack was unsuccessful. Yosia sets. Yosia digs it out there, as she is so brilliant at doing. The slide step proves successful.
Just declared, anytime you see that step out behind the setter, she is tied in game-high lead for blocks with 2.
Here comes some oohs and ahs as Violette's back at the service line. Wicked top spin on that one as well. Out of system. Grote right off the block. And there it goes, Jacque Boney and Kendall Ray.
Block, Lydia Grote. This is not a good swing by Lydia Grote. She swings right down into you, barely over.
Sire serve, fielded by Greskovic. Now Vallette goes for a kill. Maryland will return it. Vallette in position. Bit of a soft tap over. And Schnida gets blocked by Simmons and Boney. Is really revolving the offense around Samantha Schnida. As we Schnida's attack is blocked by Ray and Boney. Michigan with its second block. Vallette has the serve. Maryland will save it. Michigan gets a free ball. Boney gets the kill.
She is a main contributor in tonight's game for the Terrapins, already making 6 points.
Come through with the kill. Boney with their
Vallette is a great resource, both front row and back row, which is why she plays all the way around, plays all 6 rotations. The line judge calls that ball in for a block for the Wolverines. Wolverines starting strong. Great pass by the Ducks. And a stuff block by Boney. Boney one-on-one with Neal. McMillan back to serve. And Ray front row for Jacobs.
Great serve by McMillan. Returned by Jacque Boney.
Great block by Boney.
Volleyball conference in the country. It's a testament to what Erin Virtue has been able to do up in Ann Arbor.
So many teams going to make the NCAA tournament from the Big Ten as there's another Michigan point. Vallette, she's got a powerful serve. Burke puts it over, and the Hoosiers keep it alive. Circus play. Hayworth, bump set, Saris can't put it down. Burke, Boney. Tatum into a block. Michigan, they play very, very well in the teen points, but struggle when they get to the red zone. As there's another big block.
Floor for those games, it's going to be very, very difficult.
And in case no one has anything to do this Friday, those two teams will be facing off at Penn State. A number 2, number 3 matchup. It's going to be very exciting.
Northwestern knows that that's a key hitter and got the block up in front of her to shut it down.
Pass over the middle. Oh, just floats right down in the nick of time. Jacque Boney, ladies and gentlemen, kill number 800 on her illustrious career. Appreciate you being with us on Big Ten Plus. And Rousseau looks for the kill, sitting at being the first Wolverine with over 60 aces in a season since 1987. Nice overpass, able to deliver.